Councilman Poindexter, can you lead us a little prayer?
Skion Ethna, Ogadota Galanity, Alaskuskistaliskujistagoya, Italia Lige, Nagadi Janiskadaya. Father, thank you for this time and fellowship together. Lord, thank you for helping us come together as a tribal council so we can work for the betterment of our constituents and Cherokee Nation, Lord, and continue to guide our hands and our hearts to do the right thing for our communities and continue to seek in the right things for our people, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Good job. Shelley, can we have a roll call, please?
Yes, sir. E.O. Smith.
Here.
Lisa Hall. Sasha Black Fox Qualls. Danny Callison. Here. Julia Coates. Joe Deere. Mike Dobbins. Here. Kevin Easley. Here. Johnny Kidwell. Daryl Legg. Here. Kendra McGady. Here. Dora Petskowski. Here. Cody Poindexter.
Ani.
Joshua Sam. Here. Mike Shambaugh. Melvina Shotpouch. Condessa Teehee. We have a quorum.
All right. Now we're going to look for approval of minutes, please.
Second.
Okay, 2 reports. David Moore.
Good afternoon. It's very good to see everybody here today on this. Well, it's kind of bright and sunshiny. A lot of clouds still, but I know y'all have my report. If I can answer any questions, I will. Don't know if y'all have had a chance to swing by the cultural grounds, but might go by and look. The guys have been working every day trying to make it the best we can for circumstances. So getting excited for the upcoming holiday.
Okay, we got any questions? Well, they have made a big showing over that day.
Yeah.
Great pictures again. I was so glad to see about on our health treatment facility, how they're finally getting going on that. That's a good picture there.
Yeah, again, a lot of things are starting to come around and close out. I mean, it's kind of exciting times. It really is. We've come a long ways in a few years. So we've had good leadership from chief to council and deputy chief. So it's been a blessing. Everybody working together. You know, COVID was bad, but you know what? We got the silver lining from it, and we're making good with it. So it's awesome to be a part of.
Good report. Danny?
David, I just want to congratulate you. I mean, I know in my district alone, we've got a clinic, a Head Start, and a Child Development Center that's got a Head Start in it, all working at the same time, and you guys do a great job. And then, you know, the tornado that came through Salina a year ago, Memorial Day, and you guys dropped everything and was there and opened up the streets. So I just want to give you thanks for what your department does for the people of the Cherokee Nation. Thank you, sir.
I'll pass that on. Chief, you know, he boosted our department up for the ARPA money, and John Asbill, and he hired some guys, and everybody's just working together, and it's just great to be part of. But I'll pass that on to him.
I think that's kind of the way everybody on the council feels. Anybody else? Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, from Real Estate Services, Ginger Reeves.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think you have my report. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to address them.
You ought to have one question somewhere. Anybody got a
Are my
question?
reports that boring? Come on.
You're doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Secretary of Natural Resources, Christina Justice.
Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to be here on this beautiful day when it is finally not raining, right? You have a copy of my report. I just have a couple minor things to mention. One is our GIS department, which has been part of the Natural Resources Office for quite some time, is actually transferred to IT department. They really serve a technical function, and they are going to really have a lot more support in the IT department and be able to expand their offerings and their services, and I'm super excited for the support that Paula's team is going to be able to provide them. They're still located in our office for the time being. They're a great, just astoundingly great group of people. They've all been with the tribe for a really long time. I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for the work that they've done for us, not only really good work, but they're part of our family. So we're a little bit sad to see them go, but I do think that it's for the betterment of the program, and I think that they'll just be able to explode and grow and do some really great things over there. So I wanted to just inform you of that. It's summer, so our team is very busy in a lot of ways, but we're doing particularly a lot of outreach. We do a lot of fishing derbies and handing out fishing poles. We do a lot of different outreach events in the summer, so team's really busy. One other thing, I wanted to introduce you to a new member of our team. This is Chris Fulbright. He is an administrative assistant in our office. He's going to be taking over some of the administrative duties, assisting Sydney and I with scheduling and some different things, and I wanted you guys to get an opportunity to put a face to a name. We're really excited to have him. He's from Muskogee and just ready to start his career with Cherokee Nation, so I just wanted to welcome him and give you all a chance to meet him. And with that, I will take any questions that you all might have.
Got any questions? Danny?
Have we got any information where we did the raccoon study on the turkey population?
So the grant that we received is in process of getting started. We have to put out, there's a lot of pre-work before we can actually start the study. So the team is working on that for the fall. So as soon as we get to about, I think September is when they're planning on really kicking off that study. So they'll be putting out cameras and then they'll start their research. We should have reports by the following summer.
Are you doing that on just on the Cherokee Nation land? Are you branching out to the northern end of the reservation and the southern end, or just in one area?
So the study itself is written for the hunting preserve in Aikens in Sallisaw County. So it will be, I'm not sorry, Sallisaw County, Sequoia County. But they will be focusing on that property. It's 4,500 acres, so it's a large area of contiguous land that they can get a really good read on what's happening there. And then once they get the results of that study, then it'll inform any expansion of the program. You're welcome.
Good question. Melvina?
We don't currently have a program for bees. I will say that pollinators is something that we try to incorporate into any of the projects that we do. We have met with people about expanding some bee-focused programs, so I do anticipate that that will be something that we will add in the future.
I just had somebody to ask me about they were having trouble. Well, I think they did contact the pollinators too, and but the deal is, when the line people come and spray and they don't notify them that they're coming, and they've lost their bees, I guess, like that. So,
Oh, okay.
so thank you.
That's a good question. Cody?
Thank you, Chair. Do we do anything with hay from our land, or?
We do hay
Okay.
some of our property, but it is solely for the purpose of our livestock.
Gotcha.
So our cattle herd and the like.
Okay.
So we don't sell hay, if that's what
Gotcha.
you're asking. At this time, we do not.
I was just curious. I was learning about another tribe's natural resource department over the last conference last week. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Councilman Legg?
For the Cherokee holiday, are y'all going to be over the fishing? Where's that going to be at?
It's going to be located behind the Tahlequah Casino.
In that pond? Okay, okay.
We
All
did
right.
that last year, was the first year that we transferred it to that location, and it's a phenomenal location. It's a lot more space for the kids.
Gotcha.
It's a better logistics and easier for parents to get in and out, so it worked out really well, so that's why
Okay.
we're doing that again this year.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Could we share a little bit? I made a phone call to her this morning talking about our old friends, the black-headed buzzard,
Yeah.
about how aggressive, and just wondering if the population, when you were talking to the state, did they say they were really increasing on population, or they just
So
seem like they are?
black buzzards weren't traditionally typical in this area. They were mostly more south, but over the last 10 or 15 years, they've migrated and kind of relocated into this area. And they do pose a problem for livestock operators. They are protected under the Migratory Bird Act, and so they're not something that you can take care of or dispose of without a special permit. Cherokee Nation does hold a permit for that purpose, just to protect our livestock operation. Citizens can apply for a permit through the state, and it's a limit of 10, I believe is what it is now, that you can take under that program with a permit under the state. And it is something that, it's a problem. And if livestock operators do have losses from that, they can apply for some funding under the Livestock Indemnity Program through the USDA. Has a program that they can apply for compensation if they have losses. Savannah Hopkins is our conservation district planner. She can assist with the permitting process or questions if anybody has those questions, and her email is savannah-hopkins@cherokee.org.
That's good to know. Yeah, it's they're getting worse.
I agree.
I had a man call me yesterday about he lost his baby goat.
Yeah.
No, they're aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, that's the difference between the black buzzards and the red-headed buzzards, because the black ones will kill live animals, so.
Do you think it'll ever come to, if you own your land and you're Cherokee, can you get as many as you want? You think it'll ever get to that?
Well, they're federally protected, and so it's a little bit of a bigger than that problem.
Not
so,
bigger than.
yeah.
Any more questions? Good job.
Thank you.
We got no old business, no new business. Our next meeting will be Monday, August 11th at 2 o'clock. Do we have any?
Announcements.
Okay, I think it's,
I wondered if we could go back and tie up a loose end, because we did not actually take a vote to approve the minutes.
let's
We
do
got
that.
we got a motion and a second, but just to make it legal in case we did any business last month, right?
there we go. I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Vote. For vote? All right. There we got it. All right,
Hey, y'all, we got one more meeting left for this.
yeah. I won't make it through there.
That's right.
Anyway, Monday, August 11th at 2 o'clock. Thank you.